tell you that. I've got my jacket on. I've got to go and get my port scanned today. Hopefully the cannula that I've got in my arm comes out, because that's annoying me. I don't even want to take my jacket off, it's that cold, but I'll show you. Right, so, got the cannula in. It's done alright up to this point, but it's right on the bend of my arm, so if I move my arm, it's going to come, the needle's going to pop out within a day or two. So got a telephone call today asking can I go in just to get a gripper needle in here in this port, and then they're going to scan it. I'm just going to turn the brightness up on this phone, because when I turn the brightness up I can see myself more. Anyway, so that's what I've got to do today. I'm on day 4 meropenem antibiotic. I went to my other specialist, which is in Wythenshawe, and we trialled gentamicin, which was a successful trial, so I was allowed to have it. Now we've got to see if I get the same problems I did with the colamicin with the sore throat. If I don't, I'm going to be sticking on that. Now everyone knows what this is, spacer. The reason why I've been given it is I have real problems, and it's got worse as my bronchiectasis has progressed. It's got worse, as in that breath in, it's not as good as it used to be. Breathing out I'm not too bad, but breathing in I'm struggling. So I basically shown the physiotherapist my technique on this, and it wasn't very good. So then she told me how to do it, and as I was doing the technique, she could see that I was struggling. So basically what it is, what your technique should be on a standard inhaler like that, is breathe completely out while you've got it in your mouth, and then press it once and breathe in, and put a big breathe in and hold it for 5 seconds if you can. And I couldn't do that, and that's the reason why I used to be on an easy clear inhaler. I tried the terbutaline one that you twist, and it's a little white one you go, but I could never get the suction in proper to break down that medication, so they took me off that. So anyway, the spacer should work. So there's a couple of ways you can do the spacer. So where you just put your inhaler in the spacer like that, you take it off, and then you press it. Of course, I've got loads of these, so I can waste it for this. So you press it, your mouth is sealed around that, and then you breathe in, hold it for about 5 seconds, and then breathe out. Or there's another method, which is again, press it once and breathe in, breathe out a couple of times, 3 or 4 times, and you would have got the full medicine. And that's the one I preferred than holding that breath. Now with the spacers, you will have to make sure you're cleaning these as well, and they will cause more build up on your tongue, and you will have to do better oral hygiene, especially even with this inhaler, opposed to just doing it when you got your steroid one. So let me do me round 2. And that, I should have got the full dose. So anyone that's struggling with your inhalers, I normally use my nebulizers, so don't really always use my inhaler. But times of infection and things like that, I use it more. I'm not religious with them. I'm really not. You know, I should be better, but because I nebulize every day, I'm still getting what I need. Now, don't know if anyone's aware of this, but they've changed the make of the Fostar inhaler to something that's called Luforbec. It's supposed to be the same, exactly the same medication, but I think it's stronger. I think it's stronger than the purple one. So when we're using a steroid one in the spacer, guys, yeah, we've got to make sure that the oral hygiene is better than just using it. Okay, so I'm going to just do the same technique. What I noticed, it was a lot stronger. It was a lot stronger than through the spacer than I normally have it. So I'm going to do this one more time. made me cough. That made me cough pretty bad. So when I get off the video, I'm gonna just rinse my mouth out and spit it out. But yeah, I've not been religious on this steroid one, which I should be, just because I sometimes I have a wheeze and sometimes I don't. And I know you're supposed to use this every day to suppress the wheeze, but I've been a bit silly this time around, and I had the right side wheeze with this chest infection, so I've kept them, like I say, in my bedroom, and there's no excuses from now on. Instead of not, we can use these now because they're close to the bed. They should be where they are morning and night time. I think it's when you leave them in different places that you think, oh, I'll use them when I can be bothered, and then you mess your whole treatment plan up. So one thing I'm not great on, I'll be honest with you, is taking my inhalers. One thing I am great on is taking my nebulizers. So we all got our strengths and weaknesses, but yeah. So anyway, hopefully this rubbish cannula is out. We got the gripper needle in, and I'm on day 4 today. So I've got 10 more days of this antibiotic, and I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit drained today, a bit more tired than normal. I tried to take 60 milligram amitriptyline last night, and it didn't work. I just don't want to be taking 70 milligram, which is quite a strong dose. You can only go to 75. So if I'm taking 70 every night, I'm waking up that much more groggy or that much tired, and like even my words when I'm speaking, it takes me a good hour and a half not to be mumbling my words like. And then some people say to me, "What did you say?" But I know that I didn't even understand myself. So it is quite a strong dose, 70 mil, but it's doing the job. So I need a good night's sleep tonight, so I'm thinking of taking them, and I'm also thinking of taking it much earlier. Last few nights I've been taking it about 11:30, whereas in the past I take between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. That way, when I'm ready to switch off and I put a video on YouTube or whatever, I'm normally falling asleep within 10 minutes gone. So we need to do that. So that's it really, guys. I'm just on the meropenem. I've been accepted on gentamicin trial. They're hoping that my specialist can prescribe it instead of having Within prescribe it. We're still in talks what's going on with this IV cycle, because there's talks of me having a break, which I'm not having a break, not a chance. I don't mind going every 4 months instead of every 3 and seeing how I get on. But that's it. So that's my update. I don't think there's any more. So I'm going for a port scan today. Hopefully the needle's back in. I'm on day 4 meropenem. Cannula's coming out. I've been accepted for gentamicin and daily antibiotics, and that's where we are. We're growing Staphylococcus or Staphylococcus, and it's been isolated about 3 times in the last couple of months. I also did a sample at Within the other day just to see if it's still there, or just to see if Pseudomonas has come back. But I will say, before I do go, that this Staphylococcus, they try and tell you it's a skin condition. So when you're doing your samples, you can contaminate that sample by spitting in it, the lips touching it, a bit of skin. But it can't be the case here, because I'm actually feeling drained, I'm feeling ill. And on all 3 samples, it's shown Staphylococcus. So that means on all 3 samples, they must have got contaminated, which is very unlikely. I would have had to use the same kind of method with that. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going. I've got to go and catch a bus, or catch a train, or catch a bloody taxi. See you later.